Can we hear Ruth?
Oh, I think there we go.
Yep, we can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
We can see it too.
Yeah. Okay, great. I wasn't sure. I had to do a couple things to get in. I just want to make sure there's no echo.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Again, thank you so much for the opportunity to just share and express such great appreciation that we have for our partners and our donors today. I've had the pleasure of serving on the Volunteers of America Chesapeake, and now, of course, Volunteers of America Chesapeake and Carolinas for just over, I want to say, six years, and it really has been a great pleasure for me to serve. This is an extension of who I am and the gifts that I believe that I'm given in terms of ministry and service. And so I take this opportunity to say, thank you as to our partners for the work that you've done and just supporting us. This is clearly just a time of uncertainty and a lot of change that's happening. I have over 25 years of background as a health executive and well aware of the necessities to pivot, and Volunteers of America Chesapeake and Carolinas has done such a wonderful job. So proud of the work that has been done in being able to quickly not just respond but just quickly to be able to have a strategy in place to move forward and serve those during this time. Of course, we're looking forward to the opportunity in the future to see one another actually in person and not just face to face via Zoom, but in person so that we can celebrate our voice of faith at the Center Club in Baltimore. But meanwhile, the Zoom will do, and just, on behalf of our clients who I know will have opportunity to hear from, this time where, so many have experienced great loss in income, in, housing, in jobs, etc. This is the time where Volunteers of America Chesapeake and Carolina continue to thrive. And so, again, I'm so excited to be a part of it, and so excited that our partners are still committed to helping us through Volunteers of America Chesapeake fund those who are on the margins, those who find themselves in a society whereby, unfortunately, we have uninsured and even underinsured, that we have homelessness. And one of the reasons why I joined the board was to really focus on veterans who are homeless. I consider that almost an oxymoron, and blessed to be the wife of a military veteran. And so I again, just am so thankful for the work that's being done, and the fact that we have been able to continue to be on the forefront of serving fresh meals and providing personal protective equipment and other supplies to our supported services and to our clients. And so, to make sure that they continue to be healthy and be well, even in this pandemic that we find ourselves now. And so, again, thank you so much for your work, and I do look forward at some point being able to shake hands and see those in person, along with our chair, Sharon, and other board members, to continue to express gratitude for your partnership and your relationship and your engagement in the work that we do. I do want to say also that we've had an opportunity, you've heard a lot of just the impact of COVID-19 on the mental health and wellness, and I would be remiss to say this given the work that our chair has done so much on, but just the mental health and wellness that we that we are experiencing regardless of socioeconomics. We we are so proud that Volunteers of America, Chesapeake and Carolinas continue to be able to provide those essential services, actually critical services of behavioral health, and be able to do it in a way that uses technology, and we hope to be able to expand that. So again, thank you so much, and excited to hear from others.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you for joining. So this is our time to really open up and celebrate our voice through our Voice of Faith event. And we're doing it virtually this year for the first time. But really the time together in the next 20, 25 minutes is just to say thank you. And to say thank you to all of you that are not only employees of our organization, dedicated to whatever our cause and mission may be, to our board members who are on the phone, to our sponsors who are on the phone, to our donors who are on the phone, and to one of our clients who's going to be giving us a little bit of her story in just a little bit. But I'm going to share with you just a few slides and just to, again, to say thank you. Thank you for being here. And, you know, we can't do this without you. And, you know, this is one of our fundraisers every year. And we've, you know, had to adjust this year, as you heard Nicole say. But we're just grateful that you are here. You have invested into what we do. We're making an incredible impact, and want to start out by showing you a quick video here by the Kelly Bell Band. Kelly Bell, who's the leader of that band. Can you all hear? I can't.
I cannot.
Yeah, I cannot either.
Lay your head.
Here we go.
You're trying to make up for your past. There are few things in life more powerful than a second chance. But second chances are hard to muster when you don't have a place to lay your head. Or you're trying to make up for your past mistakes. Or if luck just hasn't been on your side. This is where Volunteers of America, Chesapeake and Carolinas step in with their supportive housing and workforce development programs. VOACC supportive housing facilities provide over 600 homeless individuals and their families a safe place to call home. Their workforce development programs provide training, apprenticeships, job placement, and a host of other services to help justice-involved citizens get back on their feet. VOACC is dedicated to helping the most vulnerable in our communities make the most of that second chance so they can walk through life with their heads held high and hope in their hearts. I believe it's my duty to make other people's lives better, and that's what VOACC is all about. That's why I support them. So join me and the rest of the Kelly Bell Band on April 30th for VOACC's Voice of Faith event, and donate online at voachesapeake.org. Help us give Maryland's most vulnerable a second chance.
Thank you, Nicole, for playing that. Unfortunately, we could not have a live event with the Kelly Bell Band, but I promise you, everybody on this phone, we'll make that happen next year in 2021.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we're ready to rock out with Kelly Bell. All right, so just to share with you, you all do make this possible, and we have the ability to provide over 600 low-income individuals and family a place to call home and the support that they need to achieve their dreams. And we've done this in a different way, especially during COVID-19. This photo was taken at our Pratt House Permanent Supportive Housing Program in West Baltimore, where we are serving 90 individuals, including 59 children. And we have plans next year to build another 80 units adjacent to it to make it 150 units. And we're working through some plans to be able to do that next year. So we're excited to have our architect and architectural firm, as well as our potential builder on the phone with Rick Cockey, and who also harkens redeveloped Paca House, and Donald Can his firm was the architectural firm that was involved in that. So thank you all, and you can go to the next slide. By supporting our voice of faith, you're ensuring our returning citizens or those living in low-income areas in Baltimore are put on a path to success. These are just some of the success stories coming out of our residential reentry center and VOA Works program, a development program in Baltimore. And the slide you just saw before that was of our PACA house. It was a $28 million renovation project, and we opened, and that's where Kara lives, and she will be talking about that beautiful renovation and expansion that we did over the last year and opened up in November. But the two people here in the photos, Grishana Rogers, at the age of 16, Grishana was incarcerated for second-degree murder. She's now 29 years old and was released in January. She fell into a deep depression because no one would hire her. She joined our VOA Works program, which is a workforce development program in that center that you see up on the screen, where she enrolled in medical billing coding training program through our partner, Celebrate Us. After completing an internship at the University of Maryland Medical Center, she interviewed in mid-March and is now working as a patient care liaison. And awesome. Nicholas Gambo, who's on the right over there, in August 2017, Nicholas Gambo came to Volunteers America Chesapeake through our residential reentry program, our center, which is there at 5000 East Monument Street. And he was born and raised in Columbia, Maryland. He began getting into drugs and selling drugs at an early age. And he spent his formative years in and out of prison, and until his final stay where he remained for 2 years. After his release, he was sent to our residential reentry center, where he received a Social Security card and support from our dedicated team of social service coordinators and case managers. After 6 months at the RRC, Nick graduated from our program, is now gainfully employed as a sous chef at an Italian restaurant in Baltimore and living independently. And we could not do that with all you. As you can see, we are serving 630 men and women returning to society for a second chance through that center every year. And we couldn't do this without our incredible volunteer board members, as well as our donors and our sponsors and for all the hardworking employees that are with us. So next, I just want to say thank you to our sponsors.
And Russ, do we want
oh yeah. Thank you. So this you can see we're going to now have Kira talk about our new PACA house where 91 adults live today in Baltimore. So thank you for joining us, Kira. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here and able to tell you how I enjoy being here at PACA House. I come from domestic violence case, and when I found out from Weinberg that I was going to be moving in here, I was here every other week to find out when can I move in, And once I got in here, I just fell in love with the place. To be back out in society on my own, because honestly, being from domestic violence, I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I was in Weinberg for 3.5 months before I moved in. And I now work downstairs as a receptionist downstairs on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays. That keeps my mind busy. I play games on my phone. That keeps my mind busy. And I'm able to cook and enjoy the life that I was handed down. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy here. And Miss Jennifer, she, when I need to talk, she listens. She listens to me. And she didn't get a chance to see my apartment today, but I've done some more things. So I've hung curtains, 2 TVs, and a couch and a bed, and I'm happy, I'm content. And I just want to thank everybody. I just want to thank you all for being there for me. And that's,
Well,
I mean, I do my own cooking and I wash my own clothes. I'm just happy. I can look out my window, look at Baltimore City and just say, I cannot believe I'm here. But I am actually here. and I'm thrilled.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. We really appreciate it. And Jennifer, if you could just take, I just want Jennifer to be acknowledged for her incredible work. She's on the front lines at PACA House and does an incredible work. She's a substance use disorder counselor, as well as a case manager there, and works directly with the residents of PACA House and other parts of our supportive housing programs, but does a fantastic job. And we just thank you for what you do, and just wanted to, recognize you in front of our board and our sponsors and our donors and those that are on the call tonight for the incredible work you do and the lives you're changing. And thank you. And Kara, thank you. All right. So I want to acknowledge the Capital Group. Pat Durbin's on the line. Thank you, Pat, for your sponsorship. And Rick Kotke from Harkins. Thank you, Rick. Harkins was the general contractor on PACA House, which you just saw. Hertzbach BDO, which is Mark Edward, who is the partner there. And they're our incredible audit firm who are great partners and are holding us to, as what we affectionately say, the platinum standard. So thank you, Mark. You've made us better over the years. Aramark, and that's Stephen. Stephen, thank you for joining us today and for your sponsorship. The bronze sponsors, they're coming up. Enterprise Bellwether, Bellwether Enterprises, Philadelphia Insurance, NCP, Lockton, Capital Grow Partners, Somerset Development Company, Paycom, Fulton Bank. Thank you, Nicole. Bowler Engineering, thank you so much for your sponsorship. And we'll go to the next, which is our media sponsor, as WYPR has been a wonderful support to help connect us work that we do to the city of Baltimore. So thank you for that. And then finally to our auction sponsors for our silent auction. So we, we'll wrap this up and let you know that this is what we've done so far. We had a goal of 100,000 raised, which goes to our supportive services at PACA and all across our system. We actually operate 49 programs through Maryland, Virginia, DC, North and South Carolina. And we are very appreciative of the support we've received so far. The silent auction, which is virtual, Nicole was very innovative in bringing that to us, and there'll be an opportunity for the next 3 days to bid on those silent auction gifts. And you can see that right here until June 21st, 6 p.m. And you can register at event.gives/Voice of Faith or VOF.
And for those who haven't registered just yet, I'm happy to kind of walk you through how to do that real quickly. Let me just get the right screen up here. There we go. There we go. One moment. Here it is. Okay. So this is our event.gives page. It is active. The items are now live for bidding. You can register for free by clicking the login register link in the upper right-hand corner right here. And the way you register is by inputting your mobile phone number. After you click the register button here, you put your first name, your last name, email, mobile phone number, so you can receive text updates. Especially, if someone happens to outbid you, you'll get that right away. And you can click on this link here where it says view items and see all of our awesome items that are now available for bidding. So everything is now open. So feel free over the next couple of days to take a look, and I'm sure you'll find something that you enjoy.
Okay.
So I will just close this out and just say again how grateful we are for all your support, for your hard work, those of you that are on our team. and for the board members on, and we're just really, really grateful, and just wanted to spend this short half an hour just letting you know that, and to share with you some of our successes and things we're proud of. And Kira, thank you for being here, and Jennifer, thanks again for your incredible work.
Thank you.
Well, everybody have a really good night, and don't forget to bid on those auction items.
You have a good night also, and everyone else.
Thanks.
Thank
Take care.
you.
Now.
Thank
You're
you all.
welcome.
Have a
Good
good
night, everyone.
Good
Thank you
night.
all.
Good night.
Good night.